Why do you think there's so many shootings in America today?
Because people don't know how to deal with problems in a rational manner. You should be trained how to use a firearm so that you understand the impact if you use it, what it can actually do.
I've also been held at gunpoint during a domestic dispute where the guy was super drunk and he wanted to know where his wife was and decided that he would hold me at gunpoint till I told him where his wife was. In another country, but it still kind of goes to the fact of guns are scary.
And with broken hearts in yet another American town, which today became the site of yet another deadly school shooting.
I think it's horrible. I think the way that we could eliminate any death, like we eliminate, I want to eliminate cancer and heart disease and all of those things. So whatever we can do to drop that number, I would be in favor of doing.
4 in 7 kids get killed every day in the U.S. due to guns. I'd like to buy a gun.
Guns are so easily accessible to people when they're feeling emotional.
Credit card. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
1921, please, and can I see your ID? It says you're born 2000. You're not 21. Sorry.
We don't understand why you can buy a gun at 18.
But alcohol at 21.
A gun you can take and kill multiple people at a time.
A gun is much more dangerous than alcohol, in our opinion.
We want common sense gun laws, and we want privatized selling to be completely reformed.
So you can't just walk into a building with $650 and walk out with an AR-15.
Assault rifles, I would say that that is not okay for the public to own. There is no reason for a person to own like the bump stock, the huge magazine clips, things like that. I don't see that that is anything that a regular human being needs to have in their right to bear arms.
We've gotten to the point in the U.S. where guns are excessive.
Of the top 5 countries with the most mass shootings, the United States trumps all by about 70.
We loved like there was no tomorrow until there was no tomorrow.
Add, like, just like you have to get a driver's license test before you get into a vehicle where you can kill somebody, I would have them take a test to own a gun.
What guns are needed in America? Like for hunting maybe, but not necessarily for an M14 or whatever that is for shooting multiple. It would really only be used for war.
I don't think they should own weapons that can be automatic or kill a lot of people at a time.
In only 9 years, there are over 464,000 total deaths in the U.S. alone. Most of them are suicides, homicides, and unintentional deaths.
Some people think teachers should be allowed to carry guns on school grounds. What are your thoughts on this?
I think they shouldn't be allowed to carry guns on school grounds because it could be dangerous in many ways, especially if they don't really know how to operate a gun. And then, are we going to have all the substitutes do training too? Because what if the substitute was the shooter?
What?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Do you believe that teachers should be able to hold guns on grounds?
Absolutely not. Nobody should ever give me a gun, ever.
I do not think that is an appropriate thing for a teacher to have.
This affluent community outside Fort Lauderdale would be considered one of the safest in the state of Florida, but today, as you know, a shooter changed all of that.
People considered Parkland as being one of the safest places in Florida. No one ever really was expecting this to happen, and no one ever really thought that it would happen. This really does go to show you that things like this could happen anywhere.